So ReadAble started in 2014, just teaching 2 kids in a one-room flat. We never really intended to start a non-profit organization. We were just committed to showing up every week to teach these children and to get to know the community. But 8 years later, we have a non-profit organization that serves over 100 kids every week. ReadAble is very much indebted to the migrant mums who are part of the Jalan Kukoh community, because right from the start, our very first classroom was the home of the children themselves. And as we grew and expanded in 2014, we really relied upon getting to know other mums in the community who opened up their homes for us. The mums spread the word to other mums, and that is how we grew to the size that we are now. So the ReadAble philosophy is really about being part of the community. So not just empowering the community, but also being empowered by the community here. So ReadAble started out with just teaching primary school age children, but then we expanded as we grew. So we started teaching preschoolers because the earlier that you intervene, the better outcomes you get. And as we got to know the migrant mums in this neighbourhood, we realized that there was also a demand for them to achieve English literacy. They wanted to be able to learn English so they could support their children at home or feel more empowered as they navigated life in Singapore. So we also have a class for migrant mums. So the ReadAble philosophy is every child loved. So we want every child who comes into our community to be loved and met at exactly where they are, whatever needs they have, whatever special talents they want to explore. We have managed to connect the children in our program with opportunities outside of ReadAble. For example, if they're interested in music or drama or dance, we have been able to use the resources from the ReadAble community to allow them to explore those interests as well. We believe in empowering our volunteers so that they are able to bring their full professional skills and talents to teaching our children.
My name is Seema and I work in banking and I've been volunteering with ReadAble for 1.5 years now with their ReadAble Champions program that works with teenagers. This project brings that access to the kids who might want to learn but don't have that same level of access. I was happy to be involved in it.
Hi, I'm Charlene. I am a teacher and I'm also a volunteer at ReadAble. Specifically, I'm one of the lead teachers of ReadAble Champs. ReadAble Champs are secondary school students whom we teach at ReadAble, and they've been with us ever since they were in kindergarten or primary school. At ReadAble Champs, apart from teaching them how to read and write, we also believe in mentoring them and journeying with them in other aspects of their lives. So what keeps me going as a volunteer would be the relationships that are being formed with the students and their families.
So the money raised with TCare would help us in creating 2 different sets of curriculum. First, for the migrant mums, a specific English curriculum that helps them to learn phonics so that they're able to teach their own children English, because this was an area of need that was highlighted to us by the mums themselves. And the second set of curriculum is a social emotional learning curriculum for our ReadAble children themselves. What has been very special for me, because having been involved since day one, is to really see how the children that I have taught how to read are now growing up to be able to tell their own stories. One of our very close friends in the community is the woman who first opened her home to us for us to run our very first ReadAble classes. So this lady, she's an Indonesian lady who doesn't have family in Singapore. But what she told me was that ReadAble was her family in Singapore. And I thought that was incredibly powerful, because it's so much more than being an organization, right? When you are integrated into the heart fabric of the neighborhood. And I think that's what we really wanted to achieve.